Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot. I'm so glad to have you here today for a pick a card. This is going to be what are the messages you need to hear right now. So the reason I'm doing that is because some of you may be aware, some of you may not be, but we as a species are going through a major shift in energy. Why is that happening? Because there are tremendous light codes that are being projected to us from solar flares, from changes in energy, and from other cosmic influences. And that is making changes to us in an emotional way, in a physical way, even at our cellular and DNA level, and also at a very mental way. So a lot of us are having a lot of erasing thoughts and shifting thoughts and concerning thoughts and different thoughts. And so we kind of ask ourselves why, what's going on. If you're feeling a little unsettled, if you're feeling a little anxious, if you're feeling a little overexcitable, if you're feeling a little triggered, there's a reason for that. Okay, there's energy that is really, the word is bombarding is what I'm getting, us at many, many different levels. But in the end, this is all for our highest and greatest good. As we ascend, as we elevate who we are to be more of that soul consciousness that we're meant to be, that we chose to forget when we decided to incarnate here and have this 3D experience, okay? So we'll talk a little bit about that as we go forward, but there's 3 different choices for you today. So you have your first choice here, and this is represented by the celestite. Really beautiful crystal. If you love blue, if you really resonate with the angels, this is an amazing crystal to work with the angels. It's very calming, very peaceful. If you love water, if you're feeling your emotions a lot. Okay, then for group 2 here, we have this Merkaba, and this is amethyst, clear quartz, and copper. Okay, the Merkaba represents the spirit light body. So that's group 2. And then for group 3, we have this argonite. A beautiful stone, has kind of orange gold tones. Beautiful for the sacral chakra. Amazing for healing, connecting to your emotions, forgiveness, looking for some clarity and some addition to your creative initiatives. So those are beautiful crystals for that. All right, so we have group 1, celestite, group 2, the Merkaba with amethyst, copper, and clear quartz, and then group 3, which is your argonite. So let's all take a moment, take a few deep breaths, expand your belly, deep into your belly, and hold it for 2, 1, and slowly release through your nose or your mouth, and intuitively choose 1, 2, or 3, and we'll begin. Hello, group 1. This is your choice. This is your celestite. We'll put that here. Have your oracle. I did not choose these. I just shuffled. They came out. I did not pick them. So we will look at those in a minute. All right. So what is it that you need to hear now for group 1, please? Angels, spirits, and guides. What is it that we need to hear? Meadowlark, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. So for many of you, you've been on this journey, and some of you realize that it's a slow process. You're waiting for more information to come to you. You're waiting to have a clear path. You're waiting for things to manifest. You're waiting for things to come into your reality, to come into fruition. And what Spirit is saying is that this is coming now with this new information, this new energy, and you're going to start to become more clear with the with the fall equinox. Okay, so this is a timeless read, but that is when you're going to start to really get some clarity. Some of these energetic upgrades that you're receiving are going to be integrated within you. spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, okay? So things are really going to become clear on your current journey. Why things weren't clear before, that's going to also become pretty apparent to you going forward, okay? So expect things to become clear, understand your path, why things kind of turned out the way they did, why did things unfold the way they did, okay? Because really at this time, you're going to start through this inner journey getting access and understanding how to master your abilities. And maybe that's mastering your abilities in the everyday 3D about what you do for a living, or starting something where you can be your own boss. Maybe it's about, becoming a parent or a partner or a friend. Maybe it's about mastering your abilities to do things your own way without influence from other people, without influence from other energies other than what's meant for you. Okay, so a lot of clarity coming to you. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Let's turn this here for you so you can see that better. Okay. Angels, okay. Yeah, look at that. An emotional phase or domestic development, eclipse in Cancer, acceptance. So this is part of that journey. There's been a lot of emotion for some of you. There's been, eclipses bring forth a lot of truths. Eclipses bring forth a lot of things that have been hidden from you. Eclipses will bring clarity after a storm, okay? And then we realize that with the end of that phase in our life, with the changes and closure to some things in our life, we start to accept those things. And we realize the journey was necessary. It brought us out of something that wasn't right for us. So perhaps a relationship, perhaps where you lived, a domestic situation with family and friends, something wasn't really in alignment for you and with you, okay? For some of you, that has to do with a relationship, leaving codependency. Cancer's fourth house, so the what we'll call the shadow aspects of Cancer are codependency sometimes, or clinging to the past. And maybe for some of you, this is about letting go with that eclipse, okay? 28 is a 10, that's about ending cycles, stepping away from that which no longer serves, that which no longer provides a stepping stone for further evolution and expansion, because that is what every journey is about while we're here. That is part of the agreement we made when we came here, okay? So laying down new roots somewhere with someone else in a different place, in a different way, setting up something where you feel like you can be emotionally stable, where you were feeling unstable before, not secure, okay? Kind of embodying that really beautiful divine feminine energy. All right, let's see what else. Angel, spirits, and guides. So acceptance, understanding, clarity, these things will all be coming to you. For many of you, I'm getting in touch with your emotions. Okay, and then you have intention, number 6, playing it safe. Yeah, so for many of you, you've been playing it safe. You just kind of stayed on the path you were on, whether you were happy or not, whether you were ready to jump off that path and start something new or not. And this is the intention of saying, I'm not just going to play it safe. I'm going to embrace that inner journey. I've learned a lot. You've incorporated and integrated all those different experiences for a reason. You have acceptance here, right? You have an emotional phase or domestic development. So this is not playing it safe anymore, moving into something where you've accepted what's coming next. It's becoming very clear, and your intention is to develop that, further that, expand that, explore what that is for you. And then commitment events. So this is, for some of you, we have the hands here. So this is about you getting into a relationship with someone who's going to be more on that even, emotional, positive playing field, okay? somebody who doesn't have a lot of baggage, someone who's not going to drag you down. For some of you, this is about making a commitment to yourself to go forward and open to this inner journey, to this integration of new energy and how that's going to affect you. And you're going to make a commitment to yourself that you're not just going to play it safe anymore, that you're not going to just do what you've known because it's too scary to go beyond that, but to intend to make a commitment to explore, to grow, to integrate that, learn from that, and take steps forward that will take you into the next phase of life. And the other card you have here is fragmented energy. Many of you have felt kind of fragmented, right? This is feeling unsettled. This is feeling like, I don't know what's been going on in my life for the last, several months, couple of years. And this is you feeling discombobulated, right? Like the missing piece over her heart, it's missing. Something's missing. Her energy isn't synchronistic. It's not in alignment. That's where that clarity is going to come in, okay? That's where that understanding is going to come in for you. And here we have 6, 6. So the number 6 might be important for you. 66 might be a number that you're seeing quite a bit. 66 might be a number that you see. When you see the same kind of numbers and you're thinking certain things, there's a connection there. So if you can kind of make a note of that, either mentally or actually write on it, you'll start to see the messaging that you're getting, additional clarity that you're getting, okay? For some of you, you've had fragmented energy because you've kind of felt like the victim, right? Playing it safe, people not committing to you, situations not working out, disruption in flow of your life, whether it be you being in a harmonic, peaceful phase, a relationship, a good place in your career, a good place spiritually. There's been a lot of fragmented energy, and so we kind of feel like the victim sometimes. And it's going to be important that you kind of end that back and forth because it causes further confusion. It causes further disruption of our energy, of our happiness, right? We need to kind of step into that present moment and accept that we're going on this journey that's really going to be for our highest good, for our further expansion, for our further growth. We just have to accept it. So part of it is the intention to do that, to make that as part of your daily reminding message to yourself. I am on an inner journey. One of the things that would be really helpful is if you kind of made the statement is, I am on a journey of embracing my personal power. That will then leave you open to receive all these things that empower you to make conscious decisions where you're not playing it safe, but you're really doing what resonates with you, what really makes you feel not fragmented, but whole, right? Energetic. And then you have surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So that is incredibly synchronistic with this card here. It makes a lot of sense for what we're talking about. It's kind of a duplicate message, if you will. So when Spirit does that, they do that for a reason. They really want to hone that in. So for some of you, the message is, this is your journey. Okay, you're designed to go on this journey so you can grow, so you can have a better outcome in each phase of your life going forward, so that you can enjoy the things that make you happy, so that you can leave behind the negative thinking, so that you can forget about the low self-esteem and leave that behind, so you can nurture yourself, let the fear go, and trust that there's something better for you. And the key word there is trust, right? Trust is a very important aspect of any journey that we're on. So we really do need to have faith and we need to trust. All right, let's see what we have in the way of tarot for you. Angel, spirits, and guides. And then we'll go back to the oracle. What message do we have for group 1? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, this inner journey is going to be about some independence, about creating something for yourself to support yourself, something that you can be really proud of, something that you can really expand and grow with over time. And then you have the sun energy here, so this is Leo coming in. Then we have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and one more. The Emperor. Okay. Bottom of the deck for you is the Four of Cups. Let's move this around a little bit here. Okay, so we have a lot of fours here. 444. So right away, 444 in numerology, that is a message from Spirit. That's a message from your guides. They're saying, stay on this journey. You're on the right path. You're on your intended path, okay? We know that it's been difficult for many of you, okay? The Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, these are about challenges. These are about difficulties. These are about things that happen that leave us not very fulfilled, about things that leave us feeling like there's something missing. There's something more out there. Why can't we grasp that? Why is it always out of our reach, okay? And part of this inner journey that you're on here for you, Group 1, is to understand that the reason there has been disruption, disharmony, discomfort, dis-ease in your life, okay, whether it be professionally or personally, is because they weren't what you were supposed to be doing. They weren't incorporating who you were supposed to be with, okay? So that's why you're going to have that clarity coming in. And this inner journey is going to give you this energy of the Emperor. Beautiful Aries energy. So you may have Aries placement. This is Mars energy. The Emperor is the King of Kings. The Emperor supersedes all of that energy of all the kings, right? The Emperor has the energy and the knowledge and the experience and the know-how of all the kings, right? Being able to manipulate, master, alchemize all the elements, right? Air, earth, wind, and fire, to create the reality, to create and manifest. And what Spirit is saying here is that, you've had to do some healing, okay? This Four of Swords here, so we've got an awful lot of fours here. That's 4444. And again, 444 means you're on the correct journey. You're on the correct path, okay? But there had to be kind of a collapse, a change, a redirection, a renaming, a re-evaluation of which way you need to go so that you can embody this Emperor energy. And what is the universe giving you? The universe is giving you the energy of the King of Wands along with that Emperor energy. So very strong energy, Leo energy coming through, strong, courageous, confident, coming out of their shell. No more playing it safe, making a commitment to streamlining your energy, growing and elevating your life however you would want that to be, whether it be financially, because we do have a lot of pentacles here, whether it be in relationships, whether it just be a security and a sense of understanding of what your path is here on this life. I mean, sometimes I hear people say, I didn't even ask to be here and I'm struggling and I didn't want to be here. Well, the reality is we did all ask to be here. We are the brave souls, literally souls, that came to be here at this very difficult time to help transmute the energy and up-level the collective. That's why we're here, okay? So for you, again, as you move forward and have clarity and understanding, you're going to have this beautiful energy of the Nine of Pentacles, solid, confident independence. And you have the energy of the Sun, so more Leo energy coming through, so strong Leo energy showing up here as well, about the blessings coming toward you when you follow your soul's path, the independence that you will have when you follow your soul's path. Independence doesn't mean you're alone, okay? Independence means you are sovereign in your thinking, you're connected to your heart, you understand your intuition and the messages you get from the divine, okay? This is a very self-empowered card. And of course, the Sun is blessings, abundance, creativity, many things that come into perfect synchronicity because all these things are starting to come into play here, okay? So a lot of really positive energy. Now I want to get a clarifier for your Four of Swords here and your Four of Cups. Angels, spirits, and guides, what do we have to clarify, please? Queen of Wands, yeah, okay, perfect. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. These are two court cards, two powerful cards about energies or people that you know, or energies or situations that you will be a part of that is empowering, that makes changes, changes for the better, changes that make your life easier, happier, more synchronistic, okay? Flow. And then for your Four of Pentacles, we have the Moon. Yeah, so some of the fear, some of the unknown has what's kept you kind of unwilling to take a couple of steps forward into something that you don't completely understand or you don't completely trust, but it's left you kind of fragmented in your energy, in your thoughts, in your feelings, in your relationships, in your financial outcome, okay, where you fit into society, okay? So this is you, more Cancer energy coming through. So Cancer and Leo really strong here. You know, Aries sign as well. We have all the elements here. So we've got earth energy, fire energy, water energy, okay? A lot of energy here to support your movement. And then look what's at the bottom of the deck now, the Eight of Wands. I just said energy to support your movement. This is what the eights are about in tarot, movement. So this is synchronized energy, whether it's coming from the solar flares, the cosmic changes, the shifts in Gaia herself. These energetic shifts are going to make you change whether you want to or not. So you might as well embrace them, all right? Embrace what's being given to you so that you can move forward with assistance, synchronicity of this energy coming to you. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Group 1, please. You've got the angel of strength here. So spirit understands that it's been difficult. Again, we have Leo energy coming through. So I would ask that you check your natal chart for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, okay? Angel of strength coming in to help you overcome, help you build beyond, help you supersede, okay? Help you get beyond the fear, the limitations of the past, playing it safe, kind of being your wingman or wing woman, if you will. Oh my gosh, and look what flips out, fear. Unbelievable. So yeah, we've got the moon here, which can represent fear aspects. We know that when there's fragmented energy and we're playing it safe, fear is part of it. And you're not alone on that. You know, when our journey shifts, when things change for us, there's some fear there. So Spirit's asking you to kind of try and release that a little bit. Understand that you've got some support around you and that it's okay to be a little afraid when there's an unknown, but that they're asking you to trust, right? That this is going to be something that in the end you'll see was really beneficial for you. And then you have minimus, commune with source. So we just talked about how Spirit's asking you to trust and you get this commune with source. So this is about you connecting with the divine beings that you resonate with, whomever that is. It can be the elementals. It can be, you know, earth energy. It can be the cosmic beings. It can be anybody that we resonate with. It's really important that you, at this time, connect with that energy, okay? It's going to help sustain you through the times of fear. It's going to help give you the strength that you need to continue to push forward. But you have a lot of really beautiful energy surrounding you right now. All right, let's look at this card. Oh my gosh, look at this. Unmarked trail revelation. Your inner journey, your soul's path journey. We talk about all of this path and where we're going, and you get revelation. Yes, as you travel, as you move forward, as you step through each day, each moment, each experience, each relationship, things will be revealed to you. You will have a revelation, an aha moment. You'll understand. Your heart's going to blow wide open. You're going to feel into what's good for you, what's right for you, and you're going to continue to bring your energy into a synchronistic flow where you can embody all of this new energy. So amazing. You know, I did not pick those cards. They just came out. I didn't even look at them. Unbelievable. I love that. Okay. Last card, group 1. Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. And look at the number 44. So you had 44, 44, more 44, more synchronicity from spirit, okay? Asking you to trust, believe in yourself, love yourself enough to create the life you want, explore the unknown, release the fear, and embody all that comes towards you. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, so group 1, that is what I have for you. If something resonated, some aspect, some part, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. It's given away at the new moon. If you're interested, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and put I enter in the comment section. As you go forward, I wish you much love, peace, and harmony. Namaste. Hello, group 2. This is your choice. This is an amethyst, clear quartz, and copper Merkaba. So the Merkaba represents the spirit light body. It's part of sacred geometry. According to Plato, sacred geometry is the language of the soul. Every aspect of nature, including ourselves, contains and is made up of sacred geometry at its very elemental level. It's a very, very important part of ascension and growth. So we'll put that there. Okay, I pulled these cards. They are random. I did not pick them. Look at them for your reading. So we will see what those say towards the end, okay? All right, so what is it that group 2 needs to hear at this time? Heron, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Okay, so many of you have kind of played it safe. There's a part of you that has been dreaming about something, but there's always something that's holding you back. Maybe it's not believing in yourself. Maybe it's the fear of failure. For some of you, there's some beliefs that you're not worthy, you're not good enough. And many of you, that's subconscious. They've been placed there from when you were very young or from a dysfunctional relationship. And Spirit wants you to know that the success that you want, whether that success be something that has to do with a career or a job or financial things, or however you see success, maybe that's just being a better person, embodying some sort of spirituality so that you can expand into something beyond where you've been and what you've done. Something, anything that you would find as you growing, that's success. And Spirit wants you to know that, that is all in your hands right now. And you can just allow that abundance that comes with success to come to you when you actually flow and move effortlessly towards that. Is it always easy? Not always. Sometimes it's a little difficult to let go. We stay mired down to what we know because it's known. Known is, even though, we're not comfortable in that spot, we want something more for ourselves. We are afraid of the unknown path, and we need to embody our own creativity, who we are as a soul, not follow as, that herd mentality. Especially nowadays, the collective is so much in that herd mentality. We need to do our own critical thinking. We need to get in touch with our own intuition, listen to our heart, still our minds for a little bit, and reevaluate our priorities, because it's time to let go of what we no longer need. Okay, now's the time to get out into the world and connect in a bunch of different ways, in authentic ways, in real ways, because the universe is really asking you, notice the synchronicities. It's time to let go of other people's opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. And when you do that, you'll find your own unique path with a lot of luck and a lot of longevity in something that's really beautiful, okay? So the message for you is just to be yourself, your true self, honor yourself, love yourself, okay? Understand that it's time for you to put yourself and what you really need before you and follow your dreams. All right, let's see what else we have. Angel spirits and guides. Look at that. I love that. Free spirit. Yes. Your own unique path. That's being a free spirit. I love this. Moon in Aquarius. I love Aquarian energy. Beautiful, beautiful air energy, your inner wild child awakens. Yeah, the world is trying to wake you up. Spirit is trying to wake you up. The divine wants you to overcome the things that have held you back, whatever that is, and open your arms up like she is and just embrace what's coming to you. And always know that Spirit is watching over you. Okay. I love this Moon in Aquarius card. We all need a little bit more free spirit, especially today. It's really important. So already the message coming through for you, group 2, is to overcome the past. Maybe you want to be an artist and your family has always said you need to be a doctor, you need to be a lawyer, you need to be a scientist, and you've always wanted to study space. And instead they said, what are you going to do with that? So this is a time for you to connect with yourself and follow your own unique path. The energy that's coming in that I talked about in the introduction, that is very important for you, group 2, okay? You are being activated at the cellular level, at the DNA. They say how we have like 90% of our body is junk DNA. It's not junk DNA. It's the DNA that we've forgotten about, that's become quiet, that's become hidden, okay? And these energies, they are reawakening that. It's going to push us. It's going to make us feel uncomfortable. It's going to make us feel uneasy. It's going to make us feel like we need something more, but we just don't know what it is. Well, it's time to be that free spirit and follow your own unique path. And then you have, here we go, spirit and spirit. Number 5, 55, overcoming the challenges and the difficulties, stepping forward on your own unique path to leave the difficulties behind. 55 is all the material world BS that makes our life hard, sad, difficult, frustrating. Okay? Sacred temple. This is about connecting with spirit. This is about doing what makes you feel awakened, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel true to your own being, okay? And then cycle, decrease, yeah. So you've been in these cycles of difficulties, of issues that have continuously knocked you down, pulled you back, made you feel like you weren't worthy of something better, that you're not ready for something more. But I'm here to tell you that that's in a cycle that's coming to an end, okay? For some of you, you might be Cancer. Some of you might be Taurus. Some of you, Aquarius here coming through. It's time for you to let go of the things that are about lack and limitation, about being playing it small, about not having enough and not being enough. It's about moving out of that cycle, okay? There's been too much for this group about consciousness of lack and limitations, not having enough. It's been overshadowing. It's been like a oversized umbrella over you where it keeps the sun away from you because you're always on the outside looking in. That's how you feel. You're always the one who doesn't have or what everyone else has, whether that be love, a relationship, security, safety, stability. Okay, anything that you feel like you're lacking in, it's been too much of a focus for you, and you need to let go of that. And because that's collective dogma, and it's not that we don't experience it firsthand, it's not real. It is. I've been there too, but we need to release that. And look what flips out as I say that. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Unbelievable. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, so Spirit is unbelievable with the cards, with the synchronicity. So they give me the information, I share it with you. The cards flip out, I don't pick them. It's the same kind of messaging. It's time to leave that behind. Those have been your challenges. Those have been your cycles. Now it's time to follow your true path, your unique path into something that is abundant, okay? Something where you step into your full power, where you come out and stop playing it small. You find some inner peace. You surrender to healing of past wounds, past situations, past trauma. And a lot of that when we go through things like that, we think things are going to be a certain way. We get attached to that idea or that outcome. And some of those are kind of detrimental to us. We need to let go of those attachments, okay? We need to be that free spirit, right? So for some of you, it would be really helpful to, this is a lot of purple here, purple, 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 to meditate, to connect with the divine. A lot of purple here, where Spirit would like you to connect more frequently in more different ways, call on them, ask for their help. And I know I'm hearing already somebody saying, I have asked for help and I'm not getting it. And I know that that's real because I understand that. But there is something to be said about where we are energetically. So when we feel scarcity, when we feel lack, when we feel like we're always behind the eight ball, never getting ahead, that's the energy that we emit to the universe, to spirit. And spirit just keeps us there until we're ready to go to that next level. So there is a little bit of inner cleaning of house that we all have to do to move out of that. Ways to do that are just for the small things that come into your life that could be considered abundant. And this sounds crazy, but you go to the grocery store and you find a dollar bill like in the parking lot on the floor. That's something to be grateful for. It's small, but it's those types of things that when we see things that we're grateful for, we plant a garden and we get some fruit or some vegetables from it. Things to be grateful for. Maybe it's not enough to feed our entire family, but it's something. So we build on that gratitude and that abundance that we can feel and see in our space today, here and now, and along in our future. And then you have the Magician. So beautiful energy. And so this is ruled by Mercury, which is all about communication. So we just talked about ways to communicate gratitude, right? Because it elevates our vibration, it elevates our frequency. What does that mean? That means that we are in a state energetically where we can receive something better, something more. So this is energy where Spirit's reminding you have the tools that you need. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to understand that you are that free spirit, that you can create your unique path with what you have before you. Okay? The Sun energy, 2 major arcana right away. Unbelievable. So that's your Leo energy coming through. Look, oh my goodness. Look at that. Justice. Wow. Okay, 3 major arcana. 9 of Wands. 3 of Wands. The Hangman. Let's move these over. A lot of major arcana. Big message for you. Big message for you. And the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. Yeah, look at that. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. If we can see that. I'll put that over here. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. All right, so a couple of things. The first thing that comes out, you have a lot of major arcana, but the first thing that comes out is this, the 2 of Pentacles. You have a choice to make. You have a decision. You have a new way, a new path, a unique path to look at things a different way. Maybe it's about money. Maybe it's about finances. Maybe it's about career. Could be about your relationships. Could be about the way you see yourself, the way you interact. But Spirit is asking you with these cards right here that you need to change the way that you see things and the possibilities that can enter your life. Okay, this is about following your dreams and seeing things as they really can be for you. Going within with this High Priestess energy, right? The High Priestess is amazing energy about quieting what goes on around us, right? Because the High Priestess in tarot, she doesn't speak, she's mute. So everything has to be processed from within, deep within, okay? She's incredibly gifted in her knowing. She's like the seer, of ancient times. And she sees things for what they are, not the illusion created by the world around us. Does that illusion create difficulties in our life? It does, but we can either buy into that, right? Or we can change the way we look at things and change our outcome and change our life. Because you also have the Three of Wands here, okay? This is about a situation where, okay, I've changed my opinion, thoughts, and perception. I've gone within and I see myself for who I really am. I'm making the plans to change direction, to be the free spirit that I am, to give up the belief in scarcity, to end the cycles, to live my life as a free spirit, as an awakened soul, on my own unique path, in alignment with spirit, in alignment with my heart and my intuition. What does that do? It brings and restores balance to my life, okay? It brings and restores harmony into my life. And from there, I can create the reality that I want. I can create and manifest. We are all extensions of Source. We are all extensions of Creator. Okay, so this Three of Wands is, I see it coming. I'm expecting it. I know it's coming. And leaving behind this Nine of Wands of just being exhausted, not having enough, always being short every month, always being left out, always being the one giving without receiving, always being the one giving and never having time to recuperate and to claim back your energy. And Spirit is saying no more. With this restoration and balance, with this new perception, you have got the energy of the sun, beautiful, empowering, blessed energy surrounding you. Why? Because now you're embodying the magician. You have all the elements that you need at your fingertips. You are emerging, healed, and transformed with this snake energy. You have got great connection with the divine. You're very grounded. When we're grounded, we are secure in our foundation of who we are. Okay, at our core, we understand. We might not have all the answers, but we know who we are as we grow, as we evolve, and we're confident and understand that more good is coming into our life, more blessings, more abundance, more creativity, more courage. Okay, so really beautiful, positive energy here with Leo coming through and Libra coming through, and just positive energy with fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, money aspects, and that amazing intuition. You know, this is, that card always makes me think of Cancer energy when I see the High Priestess. So huge, powerful energy. All right, let's see what that Nine of Wands is about. Yeah, look at that. Five of Pentacles, lack, scarcity, being alone. This polar bear is out there alone in the dark, in the night, on a very small chunk of rock or ice, feeling like at any moment he could go under. There's no one else out there. There's no sustenance, more lack, more scarcity. Okay, this is such an important message for you. It's wearing you out emotionally, physically. It's having its effect on you. Okay, mentally, Spirit is asking you to really, really, really let go of that. It's going to be so important for you. And the other card you got is Six of Pentacles, restoring harmony, restoring balance, and that's with justice, okay? So leaving that lack mentality behind, moving into something where, you know what, you've learned a lot, you've got some wisdom, garner that discernment and get out of these cycles, okay? That's going to become very clear on how you can do that. You are going to get messages. You are going to get guidance. You are going to meet people. You are going to have opportunities presented to you that's going to help you move through this path. And they're telling me to tell you to ask for help as well, okay? Don't forget to ask for help. It's always important. And then you have the thinking woman. So a lot of you have been thinking, worrying, overanalyzing. You know, she looks pretty stressed out. She looks pretty unhappy. Some of you, it's going to be time for you to choose a new direction in what you want to do in your life professionally. Some of you, it's about going back to school, getting a new trade. Some of you, it's about thinking about how you've lived your life and how you can transform it so you leave this long-term ancestral pattern for many of you of scarcity. 47 is 11. That's your soul path. That's getting in alignment so you follow your unique path, okay? That sacred temple path with spirit. Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for group 2? What do they need to know right now? Joy, yeah. And here we have a lot of green. So green here, finding joy in whatever way, in whatever place you can. When you find something that makes you happy, when you see something that makes you smile, when you see something that makes you laugh, think about how that makes you feel. And then continue to look for things that make you feel that more often, okay? It really does change our perception. It changes our energy. It helps us move into a different state of being on a daily basis. Yeah, and look what you have. Number 28, what can you let go of? That's the sacrifice that you need to make. Let go of your belief in scarcity. Let go of your trap and you can't get up. Let go of, you feel like you're drowning, that no one can pull you out of the hole you've been in, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, with regard to your health, with regard to the way you see yourself. So this is that shadow aspect that's in your life where you need to let go of those things that don't empower you, that don't make you believe in this sun and magician energy, which is what you need to embody, okay? All right, let's pull this card here, and then we'll pull your last card. Reconciliation, number 59. Yeah, so I mentioned to you just a moment ago that these are releasing those patterns, and for some of you, they've been ancestral patterns of scarcity. But this is the wailing tree, like a lot of distress, a lot of disharmony, a lot of discomfort, okay? There's been that with regard to your situation in life for many of you with scarcity of something, right? Say safety, love, confidence in your career, money, something like that. There's been a lifetime of this, or there's been decades of this, or there's been ancestral generations of this. And this is you reconciling this, okay? We are releasing that. We're facing it, right? We're letting that go. And we're moving forward on this new unique path where you are the magician. We all have the ability to be the magician. We just have to trust that we have the strength, the tenacity. And if you are a human being here at this time, incarnated at this time, your soul is strong. Your soul is amazing. Trust that, know that, remind yourself of that. And then, oh my gosh, you have two cards. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. So restoring balance, when we listen to our intuition in our heart, we have the hangman, right? Changing our perception. We see with our heart. That's our intuition. And we have 2-2, restoring balance. And justice is about balance. And look at the other card that flipped out. Another number 2, 2-2-2, all about balance. You are here for a purpose. Learning, realizing what matters to you. Wow. All right. So that's your message about what you need to know right now. So if something resonates or the aspect of it that you like, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading at the new moon, 45 to 60 minutes. If you're interested, please be a subscriber, and in the comments section, write I enter, and I randomly choose a name at the new moon. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, Group 3. This is your choice. This is a beautiful Argonite. All right, we'll put that there for now. I shuffled for these. I did not choose it. I don't know what it says, so we'll see that in a little bit. All right, so what is it you need to hear right now? If you didn't hear the introduction, I'd ask you to go back and listen, because it does talk about why things are so different with energies and how it's having an effect on us. Flicker, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Wow, okay. That's a really powerful message. So I talked about the new energy. You heard me say it while I shuffled if you didn't hear it in the intro. The energies are real. They're very specific. They come from certain sources. Again, go back to the intro if you haven't heard it. But they are coming into our life, and they're having a really big impact on us emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, okay? And this is something that we're going to have to embrace a little bit and trust, adapt, and go with the flow. And when we do, our life will be much easier. So we can look at this time as a time of like new beginnings, new starts, kind of like in the January we do, some of us do, resolutions, or we just make the intention that we're going to do things or not do things, or start something or not start something. It's kind of that energy coming in now. We can go with it, and it can bring us blessings and positive outcomes and changes in our life that provide us with a lifetime of happiness and bliss is the word I'm hearing. Or it can bring us more difficulties and more challenges. So it's time to honor yourself. It's time to understand you and how special you are and why. Take the information, the shifts, the feelings that you're feeling, recognize them, acknowledge them, make peace with them, and then move forward and have faith that you're going to receive everything in perfect timing, in perfect form, okay? And that is very much about, the divine energy of going with the flow. When we are in a state of flow, life is very much easier, not always perfect, but very much easier than when we're in resistance. All right, wait, let's flip it out. What does it say? Moon in Gemini, indecisions. Should I stay or should I go? Okay, so this is a great card because it kind of talks about there's these new rhythms. You're encouraged to trust and adapt. And you're saying, should I do it or shouldn't I? Can I do it or can't I? Is it going to be beneficial to me? I don't know what to do. I'm feeling a little bit conflicted. I'm not really sure. Gemini, this is air energy. So you may have Gemini in moon or one of the other, sun, rising, Venus. But this is about being in our head, right? Indecision, the thinking mind. And this reduces to the number 6. 15 reduces to 6. So Spirit is saying, get out of the thinking mind, right? Connect with your intuition, which is connected directly to your heart space, and the indecision will go away. You'll be very clear on how to adapt and trust going forward. Okay? All right, what do we have? Oh my goodness, that just came flying out. The healing light, Spirit. Wow. Okay, so many of you have some healing to go through. Many of you have to heal the self. Many of you have to make the decision to decide to take care of self, love self, take care of yourself. You need to be in more balanced relationships where there's a balance of give and take. The new energies coming through do not support longevity for situations where you're always giving and never receiving, okay? The new energies will not support you going forward if you don't have healthy boundaries. The new energy will not support you. So this is making me think of the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is walking towards something that's better for you, leaving behind things and people who don't respect you, who don't understand your boundaries, who cross over your boundaries with little regard for who you are and what that means to you. You need to accept, welcome in, call in the healing light. So for many of you, this is going to be important. If you're a Starseed, call on the Arcturians. If you resonate as being a Starseed or a Lightworker, call on the Arcturians, call on Archangel Raphael. For the rest of you who don't feel like you're Starseeds, even though each and every one of you that are here at this time are most definitely Starseeds, you can call on Archangel Raphael or whatever you feel to be healing. I would suggest that there be some alternative healing considerations like acupuncture, Reiki, reflexology, crystal work, sound healing, color therapy, anything to help you kind of trust yourself, embody that new energy that's coming in, and keep your energy at a higher level, because for some of you it's going to be a lot harder and there's a lot of indecision here and it's kind of draining your energy. For some of you, this is about having to leave a relationship or a place or a situation that is draining, okay? That's keeping you feeling stuck. They're showing me the Hangman. Oh my goodness, look what just flew out. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people, okay? And we just talked about that. So for some of you, there are unhealthy relationships that you've been in for a long time. There might be, more than one that you've been in over and over again. And Spirit saying now it's time to remove yourself from that situation, to heal yourself from that situation, to step into the healing light. And with that healing, with that expansion, with that growth, with embodying that Jupiter energy, creativity, new, embody what can come forward, you're going to be clear in your decisions. That indecision is because there's too much outside influence on you that's affecting your energy and draining you. It's very fragmented. It's causing you to have fragmented energy. I just heard for some of you, there's like soul fragments. So there's been lifetimes, but especially in this lifetime, there's been things that have just worn down and really harmed your soul. And you need to almost do like a soul retrieval. So how do you do that? You can make the conscious effort to heal yourself, to bring back your energy to yourself, to claim your sovereignty, to create boundaries. You can also work with people who are trusted, people who do like soul retrieval, soul fragment retrieval. If you're interested in that, you can look into that. Trusted shamans can do that. Other energy healers can do that. But anything that brings your energy back to you will help you release this. And that's why this new rhythm is coming into you, because there's been too much that's been draining for you. There's been too much that's affecting you where you're not even sure what energy or what thoughts are really truly yours anymore, okay? And then you have the garden and the gate. So this is looking beyond where you are, seeing the potential for here, beyond, right? Does she see anything in the horizon? No, but can she understand that there's something better, that she can release herself from this self-imposed prison? Or maybe some of you are kind of feeling, like you're very stuck and very trapped because of relationships, family relationships, parental relationships, relationships with a romantic partner, but feeling like, she can't be herself. Look at her. She's feeling very small. She's feeling really minimized and marginalized, right? This is about being sovereign. This is about healing yourself. This is about making a clear decision to go beyond what's here at the gate and understand there's something better beyond. And then you have patience. So this, of course, reminds me of temperance and tarot. Temperance is that fire energy. This is Archangel Michael, who comes through to help you alchemize the indecision in your life, the old with the new, the unhealthy with the healthy. And ask Archangel Michael before you go to sleep at night, please bring me information and energy to moving me into a space of faith, trust, and knowing, okay? And understand that all of this will take place, but with patience, okay? Patience is hard for us. We're not, as a species, very patient. I myself struggle with that as well. So all of these things will happen in time for you. It's almost like I just heard it can't all happen at once because it'll be too much. You won't be able to handle it. It'll cause too much chaos and anxiety. They just showed me the 9 of Swords. So it's going to be a slower process, but it is going to move into the right direction for you. One that's going to provide healing. And it's interesting. This stone, Argonite, is about emotional healing, right? And look at what we've got here for some of you. The Death card, wow, Scorpio energy coming out right away. Transformation, changes, moving into something that's meant for you and your soul. 6 of Pentacles, returning you to a state of harmony. There's too much of an imbalance. There's been too much of giving and not enough receiving. The Hierophant, yeah, making a commitment to yourself. Taurus energy coming through here. Making a commitment to yourself to embody that strong Taurus energy. Maybe it's about relationships. Maybe it's about your financial situation. Maybe it's about seeing yourself as your true self, as your soul self, so that you can create habits in your life where you align yourself and find yourself with the right kind of people, okay? When we don't see ourselves for who we truly are, we get sucked into everyone else's energy, and then it's like we get trapped in this vortex of unhealthy situations, relationships that have outcomes that are detrimental. Then you've got Leo energy coming here with the Strength card. Had a lot of major arcana flying out with these cards today. And the 6 of Wands. Okay, yeah, and let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. Knight of Swords. Okay, so what I love about this spread for you, this is the bottom of your deck card, is that you're having a major transformation. This is why you have to trust and and trust and adapt, okay? A lot of healing, letting go of the indecision, letting go of the toxicity, trusting spirit, knowing that there's something more, bringing restoration, harmony, and balance into your life, making that commitment to yourself. Okay, this is the commitment to yourself right now. And from that healing, from that growth, from that up leveling, from you becoming more of who you truly are, like who we forgot we were as a soul, which was empowered and light and love and bliss. Okay, remembering a little bit more of that, garnering that strength, digging in, asking for some help, coming out with a little bit of confidence every day, committing to being strong for yourself, committing to standing up for yourself, committing to being true to yourself, being courageous, and then coming out victorious with this Six of Wands. You know, it's about winning, it's about overcoming, it's about adapting, it's about trusting and having faith and having something come out that's even better. And then we have the Knight of Swords, something new coming to you, unexpected, unknown, but something that's going to help you move into the winning, the positive experiences, move into the healing light, being good at making decisions. This is energy coming towards you to help you shift into a new way of thinking, a new way of perceiving. Okay, so very strong positive energy. All of these cards are really strong. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Pile 3. What else for group 3, please? 2 cards. You have joy. So find joy where you can. Focus on what that feels like. And remind yourself to continue to look for that. They're giving me a really high left ear ring pitch right now. They want you to focus on the joys in life, okay? You're moving out of this cycle of intense energy, of unhealthy relationships, of indecision, of confusion, into a space of clarity and sovereignty, self-love, growing beyond, moving beyond. You're going to leave people and places behind. There's going to be a little bit of, I'm hearing death of the ego. What does that mean? It just means that we're not going to be driven by everything from that fight or flight mentality, right? I mean, they tell us that science tells us we have a reptilian brain. The reptilian brain is all about fight or flight. So leaving that and moving into a more heart-centered space because we've experienced the healing and the connection. And then you have Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, 29. This is 11. So if you're seeing 1, 1, 1, 1, this is about getting in alignment with your soul, closing out the thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis that keeps you on the wrong path, that indecision. So a lot of air energy coming through, air energy, Gemini energy, about changing your thoughts, changing your perception, changing the way you see yourself. Okay, angel, spirits, and guides. What else? A little bit of shadow work here. Look at that. Feel loved and proud. Another number 10, so another number 1. This is a beautiful card. Look at that image, right? That bird is nested before her, safe, secure. Where? In front of her solar plexus. Self-worth, self-love, self-determination, sovereignty. I love that. Oh my gosh. And here's another 1. So now we have a 10, a 1, an 11, a 10, 1, 1, 1. Lots of 11, 11s, 1, 1, 1, 11 here. Avenor, make peace with your past. Yeah, we make peace with our past because otherwise we drag it with us and it continues to disrupt our present and our future. So we make peace with it. How do we do that? We can write a letter to the people that hurt us, and we don't have to ever send it, but we can tell them how it made us feel, and then we can rip it up and burn it and release it, okay? We can write it in a journal and let it go, and just angry write. Don't worry about if it's on the lines, if it's in good penmanship, just write, just let it flow, whatever it takes. Just make peace with it and let it go. And that way your present has infinite possibilities, as does your future. All right, let's see. What does this card say? I did not pick these. So this is the Fates. Oh my gosh, skywriting. I love this card. This is about what your soul is fated for. What's the difference between what you're fated for versus what you're destined for. What you're fated for is written in the cosmos. It was what your soul wanted to experience when it incarnated here. Okay? Destiny is the thing that you experience because of choices, consequences, experiences. This is what your soul wants. Okay? This is so perfect for this. I love it when Spirit does this. Unbelievable. Your soul wants you to love yourself, transform from these relationships, these old rhythms, and move into this healing light and this empowerment. Okay? Just beautiful. All right, final card for you. Getting out of the mind. We've seen that a few times. Here, here, and here. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. What else? Final card for group 3. Shine love on fear. Love will light up the darkness. Yeah, there's fear going forward into the unknown. There's fear trusting ourselves. There's fear looking into ourselves, right? Peeling back the layers. But if we can let go of that fear and understand it's just a little bit of discomfort, right? And if we can just reassure ourselves that there's nothing that we can't handle, there's nothing that we can't take on. Maybe it's going to be in small increments, piece by piece, but we can always overcome. Okay, we are a tenacious, resilient species, each and every one of you. Okay, so you need to believe in that. All right, so that's your messaging, group 3. If there's some aspect that you like or that you resonate with, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading, 45 to 60 minutes in length. I pull a name at random on the new moon every month. If you're interested in qualifying for that, please put I enter in the comment section, and then make sure you're a subscriber because it is for subscribers. As you go forward, I wish you so much peace and happiness. Namaste.